Before the video does begin, we got a new code, and this one's actually pretty good. For typing JJKPP onwards, you can get yourself 300 free cubes, which is actually really cool. That's not all though, because tomorrow we're also going to be getting 1,000 free cubes, and also a guaranteed SSR summon, but that is only for those that are buying cubes. This will be a paid-only banner. Well, everyone can't benefit from that. At the very least, everyone does get the 1,000 free cubes. Alright lads, so it's a new day over on Jujutsu Kaisen, a Phantom Parade, and with that we do have a new set of quests to do in the new events, Grand Exorcism Battle. This one, honestly, didn't expect it to be this big. So remember, right, we have new quests today, we get new quests tomorrow, and then more quests the next day. This event, map event, is massive. Absolutely massive. So, as you'll see, there are stages up to 55 now. Currently on 24, and we have all this to do in this video. So let's just jump straight into it. Now, to progress, we are going to need a key, which I cannot actually unlock. So I'm going to have to quickly go ahead and do a quest real quick. And this is why I said in yesterday's video, always save an excess amount of medals for the next day in case you do need to use a key right away. I should have done that, to be fair, but I also knew I could easily get it. We only have to do one quest here. And I also did, most importantly, want the summon tickets. That's what I mainly used with my medals thus far. It's just unlock all the tickets that I can get. Because right now, I will be honest, I'm quite addicted to summoning. And because we're all saving our gems, cubes for Utah, the only way to scratch that itch is by using summon tickets. But there we go. From this quest, we did just get a quick 100 exorcism medals, which I believe is enough now for us to buy the unsealing key. In all honesty, buying all 5 right from the get-go doesn't sound like a bad idea because you'll never need to come back to this quest. From the looks of it, the price doesn't go up that much. Does go up once to 250, but after that, 2 to 5 is all 250, which doesn't seem too bad. So let's say we are getting for unsealing, we're getting a 20% physical technique increase. That's going to be really good if you are using someone like Yuji right now, which of course I am doing. Remember, these buffs are going to be super important when it comes to the final stages of the event, where we are going to go against a pretty difficult boss. So you do want to make sure you are able to unseal any of these characters to get those extra buffs. 30 Qs right there, not too bad. And right now we have 2 quests to go until we get to the boss stage. Honestly though, the event seemed easy enough, so let's just turn on auto. Unfortunately, when it comes to autoing in this game, the AI is absolutely terrible. Like, I've never seen a worse AI. They all use their recollections right from the get-go when it's not needed. And from my knowledge, from what I have been told, maybe the AI will get better. The global version, despite a few exceptions, have been following the Japan version quite closely, even in terms of the potential mistakes that they eventually fix. One of the examples is the recollection that you can get through the Novice Challenge, and the first event that we did get, you could sell those recollections to get more currency, which you can then use to buy summon tickets. And on the Japanese version, you can also do that, but it was only ever for those first 2 recollections. Any extra new free recollection that we do get, like for example the one in this event, it gives significantly less of those items that you can use again to get summon tickets. It was like that on Japan, and Global did the exact same thing. And again, I've been told that the Japanese version does eventually update the AI to be a bit more smart. So hopefully Global can get that update sometime soon. Because right now it's a bit ridiculous that they all use their recollection like right away, even when it doesn't really benefit them. So we finally unlocked our first next boss stage. We're going against a big pig type curse spirit. Red character damage up here, so that basically means no one will be doing more damage. But luckily for beating this quest, we are going to get an unsealing key, and that's going to be really good because after beating this quest, we will have a section that we do need to unseal, so that's going to be really good. Now we might as well turn off auto in this quest. Let's just manual the boss fights themselves. Like I mentioned, unfortunately there's no red character that we can really use here that can actually benefit from this attribute advantage, not until Yuta comes out at the very least. So I'm not going to buff up a Gojo. Let's just attack right away. 90k, not too bad in all honesty. And then with this, he should be able to one-shot that. So let's go attack this back enemy to see if we can clear as quick as possible. But I don't think Yuji will do enough damage. Yeah, not enough. But at least Gojo does take out that big enemy. And at this point, 4 quick skills. They go down super quick. So there we go, pretty decent rewards. I think one of the best parts about events right now is that they are giving a good amount of cursed objects and high quality to gold. That's actually really good, especially if you are like an early player that has yet to unlock those later stages to get those cursed objects. I mean, this quest was super easy. Being able to get gold like this early would be really beneficial. Okay, so even more quests got unlocked. Damn, there's so much to do in this. This is crazy. I now see why they have staggered the release. So in this case, we actually can decrease the damage that we do take by 20%, but we do need to clear the big pig curse spirit 3 times. The question is though, do they mean all 3 difficulties, or can we just clear normal 3 times? Let's find out. So we went ahead and beat the normal difficulty again, just to see if it does count towards the goal. That way, if you are someone that can't beat the hardest difficulty, in a way, technically, you won't need to. And that does seem to be the case. So if for some reason you can't tackle the harder ones, which you should be able to, these events are super easy from what I am seeing. I know I am using quite the leveled up team, but the amount of buffs that you do get make this like super trivial, even if your combat power isn't nearly as high as they kind of recommend it to be. And as we did see yesterday, you can always get that rare enemy that can make the quest easier, but also give you more medals. And the idea is to reset for that, but I'll be honest, I've tried doing it. It takes way too long. So in this case, we're going to buff up just because this is going to get a tad bit more difficult. Not so much difficult, but they're going to be a lot more tankier. So I do want to just get that extra buff. Not like I'm going to die right now anyway, or any of my characters will. So there we go. So let's just go ahead and punch this back guy. Use this skill. Again, that gives us a 55% curse technique increase for 2 turns. Or 2 times more so, not 2 turns. How much damage are you doing here? 200k. Absolutely crazy. Goes to that guy. Let's go ahead and triple kick the back curse. And that way we should be able to just finish this up in 3 turns. Yeah, usually does kill nice. And then so does Gojo. There we go. We got our 20% damage decrease taken. That very well might come in handy. But let's quickly finish up the final, very hard boss for this particular quest. Had to spend an extra turn there because usually wasn't able to do enough damage. But still relatively simple. Relatively easy. And remember, per clear 2, you are also getting 20 extra cubes. I've heard that this event does give a good amount, almost a free multi's worth, and I can kind of see why with this many quests. So now we have the option to go all the way up here, which seems like an absolute trek, but we also could go down here, which is what I want to do because that is going to be the next boss fight. We went ahead and cleared another quest though. That does unlock the next boss fight, but also 2 more quests that we can unseal. We only have 1 key though, so this one is going to give us a 20% curse technique increase, and then this one is going to give us a 5% team heal. That doesn't sound too bad, but right now I'm more focused on the damage output, so let's go with that. We'll free up the boy Yuji. Welcome back to the team. And then now, hopefully, how many medals do we have? We have 500. So we can go ahead and buy another unsealing key. Might as well buy 2. Why not? And we'll have that ready for this when we get the 5%. Hopefully we do get enough keys to do all of this. I will be honest. It'd be a bit awkward if we can't, but I assume we would be able to. So we'll be able to unlock Nabara through beating this quest. And then from the looks of it, unlocking Gojo here with the unseal key is all we really need to do. And we actually get one there. That's actually really cool. So that lets us unlock Gojo for free, while also still having a free unseal key to use at another day. In this case, sweep battles within certain range. Oh, really? Wow, okay, that's great. Gojo, how dare you? Going all out like that? Damn. Oh, okay, that's crazy. I'm about to say, bro, if I was going to have to do all those quests, that's kind of long. Gojo, you are an absolute blessing in and outside of combat. Wow. All right, there we go. We got 200 cubes. And also an extra unsealing key. That's so funny. They just put a bunch of quests here. Can we even do them? Like, yeah, it's just for show. It's just for show. But I'm fine with it. I am fine with it. It would be funny if there was a way to do that quest without getting Gojo clear it up. We do get our final rewards here for this particular part of the map. And we are getting 150 cubes. Yeah, this is a really good event for cubes, I will be honest. And again, we still have like, what, 2 more parts? I know we're going to go eventually back here, right? You can see there's an area that we know we're going to go into. But now let's focus on to the next boss fight. Seems simple enough. We're going to give a reptile curse spirit, and we do want to bring yellow characters. So in this case, we might as well put Nabara in the team, change out the recollection, and then put a more appropriate recollection onto Nabara. Not like it matters. Gojo's going to solo anyway. So I kind of just let auto on. Let's see if they actually do the right thing here. Can we one-shot this boss? I mean, decent enough. Decent enough. Unfortunately, now we have to attack the next guy. We've now locked on him, but it just basically means we clear it. No, we're not. I would say we're going to clear it in 3 attempts. I mean, yeah, we should still actually, to be fair. Never mind. It depends on who they're attacking. Okay, luckily, none of me actually did some good damage there. We are going to clear in 3 turns. There we go. So with that, we do get to unlock the next chest, which I believe is going to give us 100 cubes. Yes, sir. Gladly take that. And then again, to unlock Nabara, we are going to have to do this quest 3 times. And it actually gives us ultimate recovery at the start of the quest. That sounds really good. We are going to be super OP. We probably need it, right? Because again, at the end of the event, we are going to go against a boss stage. A boss fight that has like a second phase. He's going to be super difficult. This is where your damage is definitely going to matter. But all the buffs that we're getting here means that we are going to go absolutely crazy on that final boss. We're taking less damage. We're doing more damage. We're recovering ultimate. We're recovering HP. I'm looking forward to it. Can I quickly turn off auto though? Because these AIs never do the correct buffs. I want them to buff. And at the same time, I guess we'll also buff for Gojo while using the recollection. And at that point, we might as well buff again. Let's go ahead and do this. Hopefully that actually kills the curse spirit in the back. And then Gojo should be able to break the front one. Let's find out if that's possible. Maybe... Yeah, I mean, close enough. Almost one-shot that boss too. That's crazy. At the very least, though, Nabara should kill here. Let's just go ahead and use that and then finish up with Gojo. And again, we should be able to finish this up in just 3 turns. Maybe not. It's 4 turns, I guess. Very close, though. That then takes us into the final quest. So let's go ahead and again buff up once more. The question is, can we kill this back enemy now that we actually use our recollection, which increases our damage dealt? Hopefully. I don't think so, though. But it'd be cool, because then that means we can maybe finish it in 3 turns. Yeah, unfortunately not. But Gojo's damage on it, it's crazy. This character just does so much. This is basically a Gojo simulator, I will be honest. So Gojo should kill there. There we go. And then we get to use our ultimate, which at this point, I haven't used in the videos just yet, so we might as well. Let's let off right against a very weak spirit. It might be a bit overkill, but you know what? I'm here for it. Every character is overkill when attacked by Gojo. How much are we doing? 400k? There we go. And then with that, that's pretty much us done for day number 2 on the event, right? Again, this is an event that you can replay the boss fights to get more of those exorcism tokens, but it's something I wouldn't recommend doing right now until the final day comes out, right? Because I believe when the days go by, the more stages we get, the more boss fights that we do get formidable foes, I assume they're going to increment in amount of medals they do give. Let's actually fact check that though. So how much we getting here? 85 plus. Are they all the same? Because maybe it doesn't matter, like farm now or farm next week. I mean, there's kind of the proof. So I guess if you do want to farm, you might as well. For me, I'm still not going to. I'm still going to wait till the final day whenever the boss event does come out. If anything, maybe he gives more exorcism tokens, medals. In the potential chance he does, I'm saving my stamina for then. But for the most part, this entire event today doesn't even waste all your stamina. We still have a good amount of AP left over. And we did get a good amount of medals too. 1,300 from clearing all those. So with that, I could pick up another sealing key. I could pick up the phantom medals. Extra duplicates of the Gojo recollection. Some decent stuff that right now, I'm not going to use. Again, we're just saving it for those next couple of days. But let's go ahead and do that and then claim all these extra items here. Now, before we do wrap up the video, my game says 54 out of 55. Am I missing something? Oh, right. I need to actually get the Nabara buff. I've unlocked them, but we actually need to click on it. And that's where we get the extra ultimate gauge. So there we go. We're now officially done the event for day number 2. Looking forward to tomorrow for a few more quests. It looks like every day they are adding a good amount of quests to do here. Lucky for us, though, Gojo made it a lot faster. If he wasn't there, we would have to do 10 more quests. But like I just mentioned, if you want to start farming now, by all means, you definitely can. For me, I'm going to hold out. I'm going to wait. And if I need to, I'll farm on the final day. Or more so day number 4. But tomorrow we're going to come back, claim more quests, and then day after that we should have our final set of quests and hopefully get access to the formidable foe big boss battle where we can actually get even more rewards. But yeah, with that said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. See you guys next time. Take care and peace.